Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome back to another episode of the Monday afternoon, evening member shoutout. It's time to thank the sponsors of the show. Thank you so much for the 3 cans Domina Violetta, really appreciate it. And for the 1 can subscription, thank you Mathulu, Isander Space _581, Bunny-chan Faraby, Feeny Von Karma, and Horg Japan. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. And let's just jump into the run. Now, I am a little itsy-bitsy busy today, so we're gonna try to just schmoove as quickly as we possibly can, and hopefully the long-ass Rim World and Little Goody Two Shoes will make up for it. Now, they're kind of out of sync. Like, the Rim World was Sunday and Little Goody Two Shoes will be today. You know, I'm just a little scrunkly guy, and I could make excuses, but I've actually just been really tired recently, which is also an excuse. So I did make an excuse. Me when I make an excuse. But, yeah, we're just chilling. Oh, wow, okay. It's bonus character, alright. What the hell am I gonna do with Kana? Gonna have to put spoilers in the title. I guess this is an idea on how to see how busted Kana is. I don't think it's like fair to accurately rate Kana, honestly. I don't think it is. Like, how do you describe a character who doesn't die? So true, bestie. How do you describe bestie is too angry to die, always there Rutsu? Also, we can use any, because they're always at max, right? Like, they're always at max 8, right? Yeah, sets max stamina reason to 8, you can't lose from your loss of health. So there are so many aspects of this that are just very strange. So what we can do is I think we run it down botany, and we just try to get something from the history club that we can use, right? If we get something from the history club that's usable, we get Ghostly Spear, we get Mind Drain. Memory Extract is not actually that good. Multiply Wound is good, but not exactly what we're looking for. And I think you honestly roll this, right? Ancestral Strength's really good, don't get me wrong. But, like, you're trying to get some sort of spell. I mean, that also works, right? Like, what you're looking for is something that can be used like this, like that, exactly. And I think we just go forward. We can fight anything in the game now. We've essentially won? Question mark? We could always still doom out, I suppose, but the hardest part about this challenge is just gonna be unlimited spear works, honestly. We can fight anything. I don't know if this is gonna be like a banter episode. What have I been up to recently? Well, thank you for asking. My dog, she has, and this isn't a big deal or like scary or anything like that, I want you to know. She just needs to get her shots updated, so we're going to the vet later today. And by later today, I mean soon, TM. Probably, well, I mean, after I record this from, like, a timeline perspective, but also, like, you know, just from, you know, like, I'll be doing it later today. It's the morning right now. It is Multiply Wound Rutsu. So the thing is, like, we can just cast that, and we'll feel pretty good about that. Why would we need Threat of Fate when we got Ghostly Spear? This is our second enemy. Dream Eater. You're not gonna be eating any of my dreams. You're done. You're taking off your jacket. You're going to Hell's Kitchen. But yeah, she just needs her shots updated. And then I think I'm gonna schedule a nice, like, I don't even know what they would call, like, a dog spa. I don't even know if that's, like, the thing that you call it. But, like, you know, you can take your dog to, like, a pet store and they'll, like, groom your dog. And, like, give her a haircut, you know? Starting to get, you know, summer looms, so I think it's time to get her a haircut. Because it's not the winter anymore, and I've been a little lazy on that regard. Yeah, she's gonna get pampered, and she doesn't know this, and she's deaf, so she can't hear this, so don't worry, she's not gonna awaken from her slumber when I say this. But, I got some treats, I got some of her favorite wet food. She's clueless, she doesn't know. Oh, it's gonna go hard, she's gonna be so happy. But, speaking of, we should be getting our first payout from YouTube at the end of this month. It's a little bit weird. I've talked about it before, right? Like how there's like 80 million different kinds of estimated revenues and they all give you different numbers and you have no idea which number is correct. That's the kind of grind set that I'm on right now. I genuinely don't know. Because, I mean, how are you supposed to tell, right? Like, you just see whatever the estimated revenue is on the what is it, the AdSense page, I guess. But it's just really weird. It's kind of wacky. But I'm pretty excited. I think that's gonna be fun. We'll get that the dog aquarium shall grow, the dog plushie aquarium, as a inaugural purchase. But let's see. Folklore studies, leadership, outdoorsman. Honestly, I'm just kind of like no thoughts, head empty right now. So I guess we'll just take the knowledge. I almost wanted to take the sanity, but I don't really think it matters. Like, I think we're okay. Coma, recluse, scissors. Let's do recluse. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I do wish we had mind drain, though. Mind drain would go hard. But we're gonna get some curse removal. Kana doesn't need anything. Kana's just ballin'. Now, I don't think I've ever actually done, like, a proper run as Kana, because I just kind of saw the gimmick, and then I was like, okay, I don't really care. I don't know, I don't think you can rank this character, because they work so differently as compared to everyone else, you know what I mean? And so I just don't think it's fair. Like, I just think it's... we definitely throw those away. Because we have unlimited stamina. Like, for real, for real. Now, I don't know, is the apartment doomed or something? Like, I'm just kinda... We are kinda going hard. I'm not sacrificing the toy. The doom kinda goes hard. But, like, we're just kinda chilling, you know? Just don't hit forget the spell. That's the one thing that you can do that's wrong. A gory spear extends out of your hand, impaling your enemy. You've lost the hunting cultists for now. How the hell did we lose them? I didn't leave my house this day. I just stayed in the apartment the whole goddamn day. I have to be very careful with my words here, because these walls are not soundproof. So for any neighbors listening to this is a video game, and I'm doing a bit. And my character in the video game lives in an apartment, and the roommate is a ghost that needed to be exorcised. Okay, alright. Resuming the bit. Okay, we're resuming the bit. You know, I stayed in my apartment all day, and I killed my roommate. You know, a gory spear extended from my hand, and I stabbed her with it. Now, I don't know how that works against an incorporeal ghost, but... You know, I guess it's the thought that counts with ghosts? I don't know. I'm not a psychic. I'm not an esper. I'm not getting rid of ghosts. I'm not hunting them. Hello, doggy. Hello. She's cute. She's just chilling right now. Look at her go. You can't look at her go because there's no camera, but she's just kind of vibing right now. What mystery are we doing? I don't know. We're doing one of them. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna do school scissors, I guess. We just kind of got, like... What does the soft drink do? +2 reason? Local brand? Is that the yawning lemon? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Get that on Fangamer ASAP. I will be there no matter what. Which is actually not true, because I don't own any World of Horror merchandise, except for the... You absolutely know we're getting rid of this, even though it literally does nothing. Mainly because we have unlimited stamina, so I guess it doesn't really matter in the first place, but, you know. You absolutely know we're getting rid of it. You know we're rolling. Not even a friend. Like, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh, whoa. Better not risk that again. We wouldn't want to throw some bonely spears around here. Whoa. Ghostly spear be upon ye. I mean, here's the thing. It's a gory spear, right? But it's, like, coming out of your hand. So I would assume it's, like, your my headcanon is, like, you reach out your hand. And then it kind of, like, tears open a little bit. And you just see, like, the bone from your arm just shoot out. That goes hard. Feel free to screenshot that. I don't really care. Oh, this isn't the boss. That sucks. Clap, clap. We don't even need to know the ghost combination, because who cares? We're just ballin'. We do be leaving that for later. Anything that's stamina, you want to take stamina. And if you have a choice between Reason and Doom, you probably want to take Doom, because if you die to, whatchamacallit, then you're gonna get owned. I don't even care. Like, any ghost will just die. So, I mean, obviously you want to get this as right as possible, just because it's like, you want the EXP, you want to level up right here. Thank you very much. You want to level up right here. And you want to do that for the sole purpose of, I guess, just getting neutral perks, because Kana doesn't have any good perks. So true, bestie, so true. I guess we're just taking more knowledge. I don't know why I took art knowledge. I'm just kind of existing right now. I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm just kind of having a good time. Why did I take stamina? I don't know. I'm not used to playing the game like this. But it doesn't matter? No, it doesn't matter. We're gonna... You absolutely know what we're about to do. We're about to save the world. We're about to save the world. Listen, it's just a finger. We have enough ammunition for the whole freaking Eldritch entity, alright? You don't decline me, fool. We got enough ammunition, you know? Just aim up through the hole in the ceiling. Just start firing. Oh my god, we got an item? Hold on. That goes hard. Dust of Seeing, Ritual Dagger, let's go? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh no, anyways. So for those of you who are at home, you've never played this character before, you clicked on the video despite the spoiler warning, and you're wondering what the hell's going on. Well, Ghostly Spear is a spell that lowers your max stamina, right? Now, Kana specifically has an ability where their max health can never be lowered. And so that means that anything that lowers your max health doesn't do anything. So, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. So if you get something like Ghostly Spear, or Flesh Regrowth, or Mind Drain, anything that lowers your main stats, it doesn't matter. So you can kind of just ball. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fight the finger from an Eldritch entity, and we're gonna kill it by, I guess, Gatling gun, bone spear from the top ropes, Ghostly Spear. We grow a little flesh back if we need to. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does any of this make sense? We do indeed kill him. We do indeed kill him, chat. I mean, you just ignore it. That's fine. We haven't even had, like, there is some sort of thing that happens when you lose your health, and then you just, like, fully heal that stat, right? But you get, like, Doom or something? I don't remember. I haven't seen this thing in 80 years, bro. If anybody could do it, Kana can, because they're just simply built different. Now, if we had Cursed Signs, this would go brazy, and by brazy, I mean bad. But we also just have that little Scrimblow in our back pocket, the stuffed toy. It was merely a finger. Listen, Kana, I'm just saying, aim your hand up. Extend your hand up. It'll work out. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like, we should instead focus on our sanity, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like, and by focus on our sanity, I mean 8 charisma and or a light source, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's like, if our sanity drops, we'll just fully heal and get a little bit of doom. And by a little bit of doom, I mean a lot of doom, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we're kind of going crazy right now. I feel like we're kind of going brazy. Brazen, even? Brazy? Wild? Wacky? I don't even know. I don't even know. But, I do have some plans for some stuff in a little bit. I know I say that, like, every episode, and anybody who's been watching this episode, this series for longer than, like, 10 episodes already knows, like, oh god, it's another one of these. And I know. But I currently am just trying to get the graphics card thing situated. Because, like, it really is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know if a graphics card would do it. I hope a graphics card would do it. But, like, it's kind of nuts how, like, just bad it overall is. Like, how bad the vibes are. Like, sometimes I can't even play Final Fantasy XIV at 60 FPS. Like, I don't even know what that would be, right? But it's just, like, the whole system just doesn't really work. Which means that I kind of want to, like, in a few years or so, get another computer. Because, oh my god. But anyways, we kill him, chat. I think I accidentally threw that. We don't need to be here. Yeah, we don't need to be here. We need to be at the downtown. We need to investigate the forest twice for something? I don't know. Hey, what if we went to the monument and it was stamina? What if we went to the monument and it was stamina? What if we went to the monument and it was stamina? What if we went to the monument and it was stamina? You son of a... You want to... What is this? This is Bulletin, right? We can just kill the boss. I don't care. Yeah, we don't even have to... We don't even have to fight here. That's completely okay with me. We could even drink the soft drink if we wanted to. Hold on. Look at that. Glug glug, chat. Glug glug. But, do you serve the old... No. Kana will solo the old ones. 100%. Oh no, anyways. Such disrespect not to give this guy the moniker of human. What did Sniffling Gardener ever do to you? He's one of the boys. Sometimes you just need the lads. Do you like it so far? Yeah, of course. Alright, let's do it. Let's pick up the receiver. Hello, together. Like, even if there's some, like, thing where it's just, like, together does 5 reason damage to you, it's like, that's fine, too. Also, the max thing that it gives you wouldn't matter, because it would just set you back down to 8, so the max health wouldn't do anything. I hope you all enjoyed this, this episode of Ghostly Spear. Ghostly Spears be upon ye. Comment down below. Comment... a gory spear extends out of your hand, clicking the like button, or typing this comment, or hitting the subscribe button, or ringing the bell. Do one of those things in the comments down below, to gory spear, the comments section. That was shameless, yes. I'll be here all night. And by all night, I mean all morning. And by all morning, I mean I won't be here all morning, because I gotta take my dog to the vet, and it's not a serious thing. It's literally just getting her shots updated. You gotta do that every time the vet tells you to, which I'm pretty sure is yearly, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really track it because they just call me on the phone and I'm like, I'll be there no matter what. But I don't really care about this. Do you care about this? Do you care about the lighthouse chat? I don't care about the lighthouse chat. Let's just do it. I think we just do it, chat. Like, what if we die? Oh no, anyways. I thought you died. I got better? Me? Win? Oh, so true, so true. What was our second mystery? Recluse? Because we got Ghostly Spear and we were just like, yeah, I'd win. Yeah, nah, I'd win. True. Alright, there we go. It's Look Who It Is. Thank you so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. No Pokidoku today, but I should record another one of these later today. And if I do that, then you can get a little itsy-bitsy Pokidoku from today as a treat. As a treat. Anyways, stay safe out there. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Sorry there was, like... How many episodes of World of Horror did we skip? We skipped a couple episodes of World of Horror recently, didn't we? Sorry, the YouTube studio is completely cooked. I can't even, like... I'm just gonna go to my channel page. We skipped an episode of World of Horror? Yeah, we skipped an episode of World of Horror. We didn't do one on Sunday. The YouTube studio is so completely cooked, because, like, you go to Earn, right? It's actually not even Earn. You go to Analytics, and you go to Revenue, and then, you know what it tells you? It takes, like, 80 minutes to load, and then it's like, okay, here's what you got. And it's just, like... It's, like, 4 or 5 different numbers. It's actually... Let's see, let me count. 1... And this is all now, by the way. Like, this is all representing the same amount of money, but, like, different amounts. Like, it's the same metric of estimated revenue. Okay? I'm gonna count all the different numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4... I think it's 4. They're all, How is anyone supposed to glean anything from this? I'll be honest with you, I kind of stopped, like... The most profitable video is Kiwi's weapon chart? That's crazy. That's crazy! The most popular video, the most profitable video, I should say, is Kiwi's weapon chart, and episode 44... Yumiko might not be that great, guys. That is insane. Literally, like, is 80 plus episodes later, 90 plus episodes later. What the hell? I have no idea. I have no idea. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. But I will be honest, I've been, if we do a little bit of a channel update moment, right? I've been trying to go harder in both the channel and the free company, and the problem with that is that I am not him. And so I've been dedicating more time to the free company and less time for, like, literally everything else that I do recreationally. And so what that means is, well, if you can guess, I've been very lazy with the YouTube content, and I do apologize for that. But, you know, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying. And I mean, I don't think I've been doing bad, but we definitely have hit, like, a little bit of a lull. And I'm kind of cooking some ideas. But the thing is, I don't know if I'll ever do those ideas. Because I don't know how often I'll have the inspiration or energy. And when I do have the inspiration and when I do have the energy, I get freaking cucked by my computer setup, which is very annoying. But we'll see, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Webweaver. I'll see you on the next episode. And, you know, don't worry, I'm taking the steps to address it. I'm taking the steps to address it. I'm probably gonna try to batch record. I don't know if I want to do it on Tuesday. Probably on, like, Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Just try to batch record as many episodes as I can. I might be free later today. The gears are turning in my head live in the recording studio. And I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe I could try to record some, like... I want to batch record a shit ton of stuff just so that I can, like, sell my current graphics card and get a different one. Because this one's just not working, and I think I gotta start taking steps to try to address it at least. Maybe Ship of Theseus my my PC gradually over time, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.